welcome to this video that I hope is going to be motivational, at least. It's talking somebody who's been trying to succeed as an entrepreneur and for about 1 year now. And I've made a lot of progress. I progressed a lot. I succeeded in a lot of things. I can't say that I've achieved what I thought I would achieve by now, because when I started, everything looked much easier. That's the way they make it look like in many videos. In many videos that you can see on YouTube, telling you how to make money online. Everybody is showing you a very easy path to success, which is not quite the truth. Okay, so I understand. I mean, they want to sell their courses or whatever. It's not their responsibility. It's your responsibility to understand what's going on and to see what is possible. What are your possibilities, depending on where you're at a certain moment in time in your life. And because I mean, if I look at myself 2 years ago, I was a complete disaster. I wasn't making money, but and I'm not making money right now, but there is a huge difference, and I really feel that I'm very close to start seeing economical results. Okay, because I've seen a lot of results as a person so far, but I can't say that I've made all the money that these guys are telling you were telling me 1 year ago that I would be making by now. Okay, now, once again, it depends on who you are, where you are at, how good is your knowledge with technology, okay, as well, and how clear, most of all, it's how clear you have in your mind what you want to achieve. That's it. Because at the end of the day, success really lays within you, okay, and the best way to achieve it is to find out and clearly define what you really want. Okay, and it shouldn't be something strictly only related to being wealthy. Okay, as it was at the beginning for me, because if you're only aiming to make money, you're not defining how you're going to make this money. Okay, well, you cannot. Chances are that you will end up making or spending your time and resources in doing something that you are not really interested in, or you don't really feel like you enjoy it. Okay, and you are soon going to hate working. Okay, which in other words is not going to make you money. Okay, it's going to lead you to defeat, to failure. Okay, to make money, it's important to be able to add value, to give value, offer value to people. Okay, the more value you manage to offer to people, the more money you will make. Okay, and so to offer value, you need to be able to build content, to build up value. Okay, and so in other words, you do need, it's kind of a must, you need to be spending your time doing something that you like doing. Okay, so you may not have it very clear in your mind what you like and what you don't like. Okay, which is very, very common. I mean, at the end of the day, you cannot say, oh, I have this one passion. It's very rare to happen. Okay, it's definitely not been my case. Okay, I've loved so many things in life, and I still like discovering and experiencing a lot of different things. But you need to be able to stick with something, okay? Because chances are that as soon as you start seeing a few results, then you will start liking whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Now, of course, if you know right off the gate that you are jumping in a field that you don't know anything about, you've never been bothered about it, and you feel you're not interested in spending time devoting yourself, spending time in spending time in this certain thing, well, you should you should change. You should change. I've done that, I've done that. I remember my first dropshipping store was about swimsuits, and I picked up that thing. I could have never been bothered. I could have been bothered less about swimsuit, but I picked up that because it was May, so I thought it was a great moment in the year, and I didn't take into account a lot of things. Well, I was a newbie, so I really didn't. I was blinded by this idea of making money all of a sudden, just like that. I was drinking, I was eating all the BS that most gurus were advertising online. Okay, so guys, to sum up, this is already 9 minutes now. Well, what I want to say is pick up something that you like, okay, and then let's look at a routine, at a daily routine that you need to focus on. A daily routine is very, very, very important because it's kind of when you're an entrepreneur, you are the boss, okay, and especially if you are not used, especially if this is the first time that you are trying out to be an entrepreneur. If you like me, I mean, I wasn't used to. What I was used to was somebody telling me what I had to do. That's it. It was very easy. All I had to do was just follow the tasks, do whatever I had to do, and there is a kind of responsibility that you don't have, So it's very easy. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you're obviously the boss. So you should put yourself in the position of knowing already right off the gate what you want to do, what you have to do when you're sitting at work. Okay. So if you do the work up front and you write down step by step what is your routine, your tasks for the day, and you stick to it, it's much easier to find. The strength and the will to follow up with whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so of course everybody has its own ideas and its own preferences. I've just laid down my routine, and I will share it with you if you maybe it can inspire you. Okay, and it's a routine based on in balancing the importance. You will notice that balancing the weight of producing your work, okay, and producing or taking care of my mental and my body health, okay, and which is actually essential to keep myself productive, okay. And this is a routine that I've been kind of struggling to build because I'm not used. I've never been used to follow a routine, okay. So but in the past, especially in the past week or 10 days or so, I have felt this need to take control of my life, the need of a routine, because I mean the need of taking control of your life, it's something that we feel very often. I mean, we all would like to be doing this and that and this and that. They behave in an ideal way, okay. Who would want that, to behave in an ideal way, and so that we can reach ideal results, okay, all of a sudden, and change our bad habits, and so reach excellent results all of a sudden, okay, like in 1 month we are new people. Unfortunately, that requires consistency, okay, so we need to be perseverant, we need to be consistent. It requires consistency, it requires will, okay. This is what I was saying earlier, so everything depends on how bad you want to achieve something, okay. And it requires you to establish new habits, okay. And to do that, the most effective way to communicate and to reprogram your subconscious is repetition. Okay, so repetition, this is very important, guys. Keep in mind, repetition. Repetition comes with a routine. So the best starting point that you can draw for yourself is a daily routine. Okay, so now obviously you write down your own daily routine. I want to just show you what I've decided I'll do. So let's jump onto my computer, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my computer. And so if you can see, I'm waking up very early. Okay, I'm waking up very early, but I'm not going to bed too late either. So it's good. It's good. It's good. I think I would be going to bed like 10 o'clock, something like this. I would be sleeping already. Okay, and I will have a very nice day here. It's full of good wills. Okay, now we'll see how good I am in following this routine. Okay, and every time I feel that I don't really want to follow some of the things I wrote down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask myself. I'm not going to ask myself why I want to do this. Okay, because I've learned that questioning yourself with a why is not as effective as questioning yourself with a what. Okay, so my question is not going to be why I want to do certain things. My question is going to be what am I going to achieve with all these new structure that I'm giving to my day. Okay, so what I'm going to achieve. So I'm going to think automatically to the new life I'm going to be able to afford, and the new life I'm going to be able to give to my son, and the place I want to live, the new house I want to stay in, and all the freedom that I want to have. And so it's basically I'm going to hijack my mind to overcome those moments of weakness, let's say, in which I don't feel I want to stick to what my original program is. Okay, so guys, basically, let me explain a little bit here. Here, what I'm coming up here is a concentration. It's like a juice of hours and hours of videos that I've consumed. Now, just a little thing that I want to say in brackets. I'm not very proud of having consumed hours and hours and hours of videos, okay? Because although you can learn a lot, consuming a lot of videos without taking action is not going to take you anywhere, okay? So, as a general, starting point, I would say. My first advice is be proactive. Take action on whatever it is that you're planning to do, and don't look for perfection. Okay, I keep repeating that in my videos. I think it's key. It's key. Okay, otherwise you will run into the same mistake that I've made for nearly a year now, which is since something doesn't come perfect, since I don't reach perfection, then I will never be posting anything online. Okay, so as a result of that, I haven't got anything online, and it's a pity because I have been. In my PC, I do have a lot of videos of myself explaining a lot of interesting things that I'm sure that most people would love to know. But they're in my computer because I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. I don't see them perfect, and I've decided that I'm not going to give a shit. Sorry for my French. I'm going to just post them out. I might do some editing, but I don't want to get complicated because otherwise I'm going to be working with something that has already been produced in the past, and I don't want to be projecting my mind towards the past. I want to project my mind towards what's coming up, and I want to be present, and I want to be doing things focusing to the future, on the future, not focusing on what it was. Okay, so I don't know if you guys find some content that I posted in my channel and that is really looks like it's not being taken care of. Well, it's because I didn't plan to. I didn't plan to post it, and then I posted it. So guys, going back to my daily routine, watch this out, okay? These first things when I wake up, write 10 things you're grateful for, send love to 3 people you're upset with, and be quiet for 5 minutes and ask for guidance for the day. These guys, it's something that comes from an advice from Bob Proctor. Yes, I'm sure you guys know who he is. Otherwise, you can Google it. Bob Proctor, and he says a lot of interesting things. He says a lot of things that I don't. I'm not a lover. I'm not a fan of Bob Proctor, but he does say a few interesting things, and I liked very much this about waking up and do these 3 things. They give you the right focus for the day. Okay, so write 10 things you are grateful for. Guys, understand that when you feel grateful about something, okay, you cannot feel any fear. Okay, and that is key for the reality that you are building. Okay, if you focus your mind and your heart and your feelings in a grateful state, and you start and you pay attention, and you pay attention to all you have in life, and you start feeling grateful for these things, then obviously you're going to you are going to step away from any worry that you may have, and just shift your thoughts and your mind frequencies, your brain frequencies, and your feelings towards a positive feeling, and you are going to contribute to a positive outcome of the day. Okay, then send love to 3 people you're upset with. Okay, this is about forgiveness. Forgiveness, it's been proved to be of enormous help for living a better life. Okay, for feeling stronger and living a better life. Okay, and be happier. So at the end of the day, if you're upset with somebody because this somebody has behaved very badly, then you are not going to this is not going to make you feel good. Okay, so if you feel upset, it's not a positive feeling, and this positive feeling, you are transmitting it to your world. Okay, the world around you is going to absorb this negativity. Okay, and because this is what you are putting out. Okay, and guys, you know that we are all energy, and so we need to make a conscious effort to shift these our thoughts from negative to positive. Okay, so if you guys have somebody that didn't behave well, or even if it's not a major thought in your day, but it will make you feel better, and it will reset some bad energies that lays within you, even though you don't feel consciously that you are suffering from these bad feelings, it will help you to forgive these people. So my advice is to send love to 3 people, at least 3 people that you are upset with. Okay, then be quiet for 5 minutes and ask for guidance for the day. You may be thinking, who should I ask for guidance? Well, I don't know, whatever is your belief, whatever is your religion, or whatever is your belief, it is clear that there is some kind of major intelligence or a major force or a major energy that is around us, and is within us, and we have a strong connection with this major energy, and we can renew and strengthen this connection to ask for guidance for the day. Okay, so just be quiet, keep your mind quiet, stay present, breathe. Okay, breathe deeply, and close your eyes, breathe deeply, connect your energy field with the all, with these with this universal energy field and ask for guidance for the day. Okay. Once you've done that, you can step up and start your energy reset exercises. Now, when I talk about your energy reset exercises, okay, well, guys, I'm talking as if I'm suggesting you what to do, but at the end of the day, this is I'm talking to myself. I'm not. I'm talking to myself, so you may want to just take an inspiration. I hope I'm inspiring you to take action about your daily routine. But then obviously you change these things as you want, you know. So when I talk about the energy reset exercises, I'm talking about Donna Eden. Donna Eden. I'm going to write it. These are exercises that you guys can use for as a reset of your energy. Okay, and I tried a few times, and they are very powerful. They help me reestablish a good flow of energy in my meridians. Okay, I think you guys know that our body, in our body, there are 14 meridians. There are kind of energy channels that go throughout the whole body, and it's essential for well-being. For our well-being, it's essential that these energy channels are kept clear and the energy flows correctly. Okay. Then Psyche. I hope you guys know about Psyche. Install 5 new beliefs. Guys, as I said before, the idea is that if you want to change if you want to make a change in your life, you will have to change your the way you act. Okay, your personality. Your personality is given by a conjunction, like I would say, like a set of habits or paradigms. Okay, that that are responsible for 95% of your actions, of your way of acting, and the decisions you take throughout the day after day in your life. Okay, so some of these paradigms, some of these beliefs or sets of ideas that are basically thoughts that have been repeated over and over and over again. Some of these beliefs are not as useful as you may think. Okay, so what we want to override them with new beliefs. Okay, and I should write down here for you what you can find. I will post a few links, okay, for interesting videos that I suggest you watch. All right, if you guys interested in Psyche, I found Psyche very, very interesting. Okay, because it's an excellent way to communicate to your subconscious, bringing your brain to certain wavelengths. Okay, which is a theta or delta. Okay, which is the best. Which are the best wavelengths or frequencies in which we can communicate with our subconscious mind. Okay, so I will leave a link below for you to watch these Psyche videos that explain very well. Actually, the one that I found to be the most useful is in Spanish. If you want that I give you my English version of my exercises in Psyche, just write it down in the comments. Write a comment below, and I will make my best to make a video to show you how to do these Psyche exercises. Okay. Then I go and take I do some sports. Ideally, I do like 1 hour, 1 or 1.5 hour of sport, which is maybe half an hour running, and then another half an hour exercises. Okay, doing some push-ups and some abdominals or whatever you find your way. Then I do 3 hours of work. Okay, 3 or 3.5 hours of work. Okay, and watch out, extreme focus on income creating activities. This is very
important, and I want to make sure that you guys get this. If you don't focus extremely on income creating activities, chances are that you will stay hours and hours in front of your computer, like I used to do for so long. And I was hooked because I was hooked to consuming content on YouTube. Okay, because what happens is that YouTube is full of tutorials, it's full of interesting videos that tells you how to do things and how good you can do if you do this and that. And the thing is that when you watch these videos, the feeling you have is that it's so easy to do that you don't feel the need of doing it. You feel as if you hacked the system already. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do that in 5 minutes. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Now what I want to do is just watch another video. Okay, and I want to go deeper and deeper in how to do this. And the truth is that, especially if you are doing an online business, the best way to attract customers for your online business, whatever your online business is, what you guys need to do is deliver valuable content to your potential customers, okay? And so there is no much technical stuff that you want to learn. You need to make sure that at least 80% of your time is dedicated to delivering content, valuable content to your audience, okay? Or whatever, I mean, or at least income creating activities, okay? Activities that are strictly related to creating income, okay? Okay, then I take a lunch, okay? Fortunately, I have somebody who cooks for me, okay? Then I take a rest, okay? After lunch, I take a rest, like I watch a comic series, just to keep me happy and cheerful. Lately, I'm watching, what's it called? That's so nice. Oh, the Big Ben, the Big Ben what? The Big Ben Theory. The Big Ben Theory. It's so cool. I love these guys, and they really make me laugh a lot. So this is what I do. I watch a little bit of that. I watch it on my telephone, and I'm already in bed by then. And when I feel like I'm falling asleep, I put the phone apart. I take a power nap, maximum, actually a little more than a power nap, because a power nap I think is defined supposed to be like 15 to 20 minutes. Whereas I take like a few power naps in a row. I take at least like 15 minutes, and which is more or less the length of a whole, how do you say, of a whole sleep cycle or whatever, guys. I just don't like sleeping too much, but I think a little sleep in the afternoon is essential. It makes me feel better later. Then I take a little coffee, so I'm fresh again, and then I go back to work, okay? And then again, extreme focus on income creating activities, okay? So what I'm going to do this time is, in this period, I'm going to focus on building up an audience on YouTube. So this is my first video since I've decided that I will take this seriously, okay? And as a proof of that, there is my first daily routine ever. Okay, I've never really written a daily routine, and I'm 43. Okay, so I'm truly determined to make some radical changes in my life. Then I have dinner. Fortunately, there's somebody who is like hospital time for having dinner, but I'll have to cope with whatever the situation is. So I have dinner very early. This allows me to go bed very early, and still have a lot of time to digest, okay, which is good. It's not good to just go to bed just after say while you're digesting your meal. And then nighttime ritual, guys. The nighttime ritual is coming from Jesse Elder. This is another guy who I really suggest you have a look at. I will leave another link below for Jesse Elder. Okay, just so that you so that you know what I'm talking about. I mean, these guys can obviously explain the ideas behind my decision much better than I can do, because I'm not a professional of improving people's life, whereas these people actually that's what they do. Okay, so so my value here is to suggest you a few sources after having scanned a lot more. Okay, so I invite you to consider to watch these links, to follow these links below this video first, because I've watched them first and I know that I found more value in these videos rather than many others. Okay, because there is also, YouTube is great, but there is also a lot of BS in it. It's just making you waste your time. So nighttime ritual. The nighttime ritual comes down to two things, okay? And the link I'm going to leave below is not going to be about the nighttime ritual, because the nighttime ritual was a result of a 21-day challenge, which is a paid program that Jesse Helder offered, and a program that I found quite interesting. So here is one of the things that I learned there. So write down about 5 things that I appreciated that I've done in the day. So 5 good things that I've done in the day. Okay, just this will help you. This will help you feel the progress. This will help you feel the progress, because yes, you are not going to succeed with one day work, but the success is not as the achievement of the final goal. Success is your daily progress. So this practice will help you focus your attention and get the gratification that you deserve, okay, by focusing on the progress that you have made throughout the day, every day. Okay, so this is the main idea here. Write down 5 things that you enjoyed, that you've done in the day. Okay, and then write down how you want to feel tomorrow morning when waking up. Okay, and this will help you. This will help you focus. You're like shifting your mind, especially when you're close to going to bed. You focus your mind. You focus your mind. It's like setting your mind, your way of thinking, and it's great. It works. Okay, it's good. I suggest you do it. Reading is something that comes very well, and that apparently it's something that all successful people do. Okay, reading. Successful people looks like they read an average of 3 to 5 books per month. Okay, 3 to 5 books per month, which is may seem a lot, especially if you're not used to reading. Now, obviously, reading is just everything else. Okay, so it becomes easier as you repeat it, as you do it day after day. You will find yourself to be reading in a much faster way, just because you keep practicing. Okay, so if you dedicate like half an hour to 45 minutes or 1 hour maximum to reading every day, if you guys think of that every day, by the end of the month you will have between 20 and 30 hours of reading behind you, under your belt. So this means that you will have read a few interesting books already in 1 month. Okay, and you can do better work every day that you keep reading, because your reading is going to be faster and more effective. And by reading, so what you get, I'm not talking about reading a romance. I mean, if you can read a romance, if you want to read a romance, you read a romance. But what I'm talking here is about reading truly interesting, like reading from people, learning. It's about learning from people who have gone, who have been where you are. Okay, reading from people who have been where you are now, so that you can use their mistakes and learn from their mistakes without having to go through that mistakes yourself. Okay, so you can basically download years of experience in a matter of hours. Okay, and this has a very, very strong hidden power. Okay, guys. So, and to wrap this up, visualization and emotion, guys. Visualization. This was from Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza is another great man who knows very well what he's doing, and I will leave another link with you for Joe Dispenza. There's a lot of videos, but there's one in which you guys will understand very clearly. It's a 13-15 minutes video. You will understand very clearly how you are truly in control of your life and how you can make the real change. Okay, and it's all about visualizing and feeling as if you are already living and enjoying whatever it is that you're aiming for. Okay, so you need to be willing. You need to visualize whatever it is that you want, and feel within yourself these strong feelings, emotions of freedom, joy, inspiration, genuine love, and gratitude. Okay, so obviously these concepts are much better explained by Joe Dispenza in the video that I'm going to link for you below. This is it for today, guys. I hope you appreciate this. If you appreciate this video, hit that like button, and if you are interested in more of my content, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and write any comment you're very welcome to write any comment you want. Of course, be constructive. Okay, I understand criticism, but please be constructive.